It's Monday, August 12th. I'm Drew Scott. A Ronkonkoma man is dead after an apparent drowning at Smith Point County Park. It happened at the outer beach area. 70-year-old Vincent Nespoli was pulled from the water yesterday. Suffolk police say a park ranger and a Good Samaritan brought Nespoli to shore, but they couldn't save him. The LIRR could be bringing more service to the Port Washington line. The town of North Hempstead has agreed to let the MTA explore the idea of extending Port Washington station's two outermost tracks. That would make room for more trains, which could run to Penn Station and Grand Central Madison, but the move would eliminate some commuter parking spaces. The town of Babylon is seeing green thanks to marijuana sales. The town says it's collected nearly $1.2 million from cannabis sales in East Farmingdale. That's from sales at just 2 dispensaries. Town officials say they plan to use the money to build a new chemical dependency treatment center. Costco cracking down on membership sharing. The chain of warehouse-style stores will soon require all customers scan a barcode or code on their membership cards before they let them in. Just last month, the company also announced it was raising membership fees. East Patchogue's getting a cultural arts center. The state is giving the community $2 million for the project. It'll help pay for a 6,200 square foot facility that'll feature art galleries and potentially spaces for live performances like poetry.
We hope to get started and break ground possibly within 6 months. We would like to see the facility completed by 2026. It's an ambitious timeline, but the funding demands that we move along.
It's all part of a $47 million revitalization plan that includes new housing, offices, retail shops as well. There's a new wrinkle in the investigation into the crippling cyber attack in Suffolk County. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday. Now, emails obtained by Newsday show the county's former technology commissioner gave special access to Suffolk's computer network for 4 people planning to travel to India back in 2022 and for another traveling to Peru. However, internet traffic from the countries is blocked under normal internal rules. The legislative committee report on the attack did not find that that India trip played a role in it, nor has anyone produced evidence that the two events are related. Newsday's Mark Harrington is looking into whether there may be a connection.
In October of 2022, myself and reporter Sandra Petty and Vera Chinisi were working on this story. Sandra Petty filed a FOIL, a Freedom of Information request with Suffolk County for information about the India trip because there had been some suggestions that may have been related. At the time, Suffolk County denied us that FOIL, saying that the information was unavailable because of the cyber attack. Come 2 years later, there's a new administration. We received this FOIL just this month, revealing all this new information that had not been available at the time. Again, still no evidence that says the two are related, but it turns out 3 people did travel to India at the time, and a 4th person was in Peru, and that they were granted internet access. Suffolk County at the time said that people who work for the county must work even when they're remote, and that's why they explained that this option was necessary.
Well, the attack shut down Suffolk County's main website for more than 5 months, affected County 911, and exposed the personal information of about 500,000 people. If you want to read more about that cyber attack, click Get More below the NewsdayTV video box. That's on our homepage. There is growing concern about how Nassau County will enforce its controversial new mask ban. Sherry Einhorn has the story you'll see only in Newsday.
4 years ago, you could barely go anywhere without wearing one of these. Now, Nassau County is instituting a mask-wearing ban in public places with a few exceptions.
I feel like it shouldn't be banned. Like, if people should be allowed to, like, if they want to have a mask or if they don't want to wear a mask.
If you feel like comfortable wearing it outside the public, then it should be like, your own choice and not by our lawmakers.
Nassau lawmakers approved the bill, which makes wearing a mask or face covering to hide your identity in public a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $1,000 fine and/or a year in jail. All 12 Republicans voted for it. All 7 Democrats abstained. People who wear masks for health, safety, religious, or cultural reasons are exempt, but there are some serious concerns about how the ban will be enforced.
Yeah, they're generally concerned about this bill.
Weiwa Yan unsuccessfully ran against legislator Mazi Philip, the bill's sponsor, last year. She says the bill was necessary because of the rise in anti-Semitic incidents since the beginning of the war in Gaza. He says people in Asian communities who more often wear masks could be unfairly targeted.
I'll be worried that I may be heckled, right? Potentially by both the police, but also by people who may use this bill as an excuse to targeting Asian Americans or any other groups.
Nassau's police commissioner, who wouldn't comment for this story, said previously that officers would receive training on how to enforce the ban without infringing on someone's rights.
This bill is just wrong on so many different fronts.
Susan Gotterer is the director of the Nassau County, New York Civil Liberties Union.
Are the police going to be more active interrogating mask wearers at one protest than a different protest that's going, for a different ideology? The other part of this is that people have a right to remain anonymous while they're protesting for many, many reasons.
Some Long Islanders we spoke with say they're torn about the issue.
I mean, I get it. It's to make the community a little safer. So I'm not really opposed to it. But, at the same time, I feel like people should just have their freedom to do whatever they want.
For NewsdayTV, I'm Shari Einhorn.
Read more about Nassau's mask ban on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Well, they're celebrating 100 summers at the state's oldest 4-H summer camp. Beth Whitehouse takes us to Riverhead in a story you'll see only in Newsday.
It's been 100 years, and a bugle call still starts the day at the Dorothy P. Flint 4-H camp in Riverhead.
A century ago, a Long Island woman had the vision of starting a sleepaway camp for kids on the Long Island Sound.
100 years later, the tradition continues.
We've kept a lot of the same programming, such as archery, arts and crafts, and swimming down on the bluff. And we've added a lot of new traditions into our camp as well.
One modern tradition, no cell phones at camp. Some of the newer programs include goat yoga, ropes courses, and an entrepreneurial egg selling program. There's also lots of clapping games.
What do you mean a tabletop? Show me what it is.
Give me 2. Give me 3. Break it down.
What is it that you love about camp?
It's all the people here. Everyone's so excited and they're all so friendly and nice.
Some families have sent 3 generations to camp.
So my dad started here in 1961 as an intern from college, and soon after got a job in 1964. Me, my sister, my brother, we all went to camp here, and now I bring my family to camp here also.
I love this camp, and it feels like another home to me, especially when it comes to just coming here every summer and knowing that my whole family has been around every step of this camp.
One cabin is being turned into a museum to showcase photographs, articles, and artifacts dating from 1924.
I think it's crazy that it's been 100 years, and I hope that the camp is open forever.
Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right.
For Newsday TV, I'm Beth Whitehouse.
You read more about 4-H camp on Newsday.com. Click Get More, the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyperlocal forecast, we're in for a beautiful day today, mostly sunny with cooler temperatures. I like that. Here's a look outside at Foster Memorial Beach in Sag Harbor. Beautiful blue skies with a few clouds in the sky. Here's your day planner. Today highs in the upper 70s and mostly sunny. Tomorrow, a little warmer, highs in the low 80s. Looking at your 7-day forecast, you can see it's a beautiful week. Lots of sun with highs in the low 80s.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Drew Scott. Thank you for watching.